So today we're doing a flight to two health zones to distribute vaccines. So we'll start at Bokoro at the hospital there. So we'll take the vaccines there, drop them off, continue to Bosobe, and then hopefully we'll get to walk over to the hospital and see what they do, a little bit of what they do there, and how they, hopefully if we're lucky, we'll get to see how they do some of the vaccines and stuff. And then we'll do a fuel stop in Samandwa at the way back, which is one of our MAF fueling bases. So we'll get to see Nestor, who's our airstrip agent over there. And then we'll head back. So we just got the plane loaded. We had to do a little bit of shuffling around. They brought a few more vaccines and boxes than what we were expecting. And so we had more than we thought. So we had to juggle a few things around. We'll have to leave a few boxes that'll go on the next flight. But to be able to do it, we'll need to take a little bit of fuel off, which means a little bit less margin for weather, but we'll still be within our limits, and that will allow us to be able to take all the load that we have here.
We've heard that it's really a critical need for these vaccines, and a lot of the childhood diseases like measles, chickenpox, and so on are just so rampant, and every once in a while you'll have like a epidemic that goes through, and it's just particularly hard on the children, and so they're focusing on childhood vaccines. And a lot of times you'll have like a clinic in one of these areas, and you have people coming from all the surrounding villages, hiking through the jungle to come to the main area where the health zone is, so that they can get their kids vaccinated. And it's just the difference between life and death.
Okay, welcome to Bokoro. So we delivered the vaccines to Bosobe. It was the last vaccine stop for today, and we got a chance to go down to the hospital and the health center headquarters and talk to the administrator and one of the doctors, actually two of the doctors, and so they just gave us a little bit of a summary of what it means to have the vaccines be able to get here quickly by MF instead of coming up the river, which takes a long time, and just some of their challenges with the cold chain, and they showed us their fridges and how they try to keep those cool using solar. So
Flying for MF here in Congo is not easy. There's a number of challenges in different areas, just life in general in Congo. But I think, seeing the kind of conditions that people live in, and like today when we were in Bosobe and seeing the kids and even listening to some of the guys talking, and just realizing how little people have to work with. And so I think some of the most exciting things for me are seeing our partners work and some of the people that we get to serve, and the way that they're serving in different corners of the country, and the way that what they are doing brings hope. Yeah, it's sometimes it feels like a drop in the bucket kind of scenario. But other days you just get the encouragement that, the little that you do is making a difference. And especially I think the working with partners makes a big difference. I don't think anybody can do it alone. So it's fun to be able to work with partners. And I think that's part of the joys of working here with MAF in Congo.